Pemerintah sekarang ini lagi berusaha keras buat menuju Indonesia Emas 2045. Tapi di tengah meraih cita-cita, ada aja tantangan dan hambatan yang harus dilalui. Seperti menghadapi problematika Gen Z.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Fahrina Nurakila. Today, I will presentation final exam to the subject Can Gen Z Take Over Indonesia Golden Era in 2045? Stay tuned. Can Gen Z take over Indonesia Golden Era in 2045? This topic is one of the most hotly debated and interesting discussion at the moment. So, who exactly is Gen Z? This is the generation after millennials born between 1997 and 2012. Based, based on data from the 2020 population census by Indonesia Central Statistic or BPS, according to this statistic, Gen Z is nearly 75 million people, or about 27% of the national population. This generation grew up when the internet and social media were already a part of everyday life, making them adaptation with technology. So, what does this have to do with Indonesian golden generation in 2045? Given that Gen Z makes up almost 27% of the population, it is conceivable that this generation will take over Indonesian golden era in 2045. President Joko Widodo said in a video uploaded on the Presidential Secretariat YouTube channel, the year 2045, a century after Indonesia independence, will be the golden year for Indonesia. Indonesia Emas. This is Indonesia Grand Vision. Indonesia Emas, which is achieved through Industry 4.0 points. He continued, Indonesia will get a demographic bonus in 2030, with the number of productive age population growing rapidly. The challenge is to prepare quality human resource, especially in the public sector, with resource leaders who are ready to face future dynamics. Gen Z naturally has different attitudes and behavior compared to older generations. Understanding who Gen Z is from, their lifestyle, perspective, and value to their goals and challenges will help us find the right road forward. They have positive trends such as heightened awareness of issues like security, economic conditions, law enforcement, and the biggest issue, corruption eradication. These are the groups that need special attention from the government to ensure their idea can be realized with the necessary support. For example, in the education sector, the unequal distribution and condition of education often become public issue. Gen Z step in as volunteers teaching in remote school and helping children with limited access to education. Additionally, Gen Z is gradually working on economic independence by starting and opening micro, small, and medium enter- enterprises and creating their own job to conquer about the cost of living and unemployment. This mindset is instilled in the generation to take full control of Indonesia's future. However, there are also negative sides. As mentioned earlier, this is a generation born in technology, the screen generation who spend their days interacting through screen. While this gives them the ability to multitasking, it also makes it hard for them to focus on one task for long period. They tend to absorb information quickly and prefer instant solutions, which can lead to laziness and a lack of critical analysis when processing information. People also call this generation tempe generation, as they can get easily discouraged by criticism instead of using it for self-improvement. In conclusion, given the overall situation and the two sides I've explained, can Gen Z take over Indonesia golden era in 2045? In my opinion, it's possible but challenging. Gen Z has a lot of creativity in their thinking because they can easily access trend and information. However, they lack the decisive action needed because they can be complacent and fearful about making decisions. Unlike the more mature millennials, Gen Z needs strong leaders who can provide direction, solution, and be good mentors. This way, they can be better prepared to face challenge and realize the passion of a golden Indonesia in 2045, a modern and advanced nation equal to other countries in the world. That's all for me. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.